That nigga said I really hurt and you disrespectful.
Good talk, relax.
I've been thinking about what you said.
Oh, we lying?
I'm gonna help you.
I ain't disrespecting nobody.
No, we're about respect. It's a respectful trip. We showing respect, giving love.
Say, man, we live in the hotel room, man. My man.
We wilding out. That's what we doing.
Happy hour.
Talking about
Happy hour.
house.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
I don't know what this shit is. Hey,
Happy hour.
going to happy hour. Happy hour. Happy hour. Happy hour. Going 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 happy hour. Hey, 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 hey. We gonna drink. We gonna drink. We gonna drink. Hey, happy hour. Happy hour.
Hey, man.
Y'all ain't ready for that. We still road tripping in this bitch.
No,
You answer that goddamn phone. You can have your own. That's all I'm saying, man.
Is it?
So
Happy
anyway,
hour started, sure. Let me go.
It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. It
What
started
is
right
happy
now.
hour? Y'all keep talking about what is it?
Free drinks and food.
Oh.
Free?
I don't know. We finna about to find out.
We're gonna find out if it's free or at a discounted rate. Is it like the 2-for-1 type shit? Dollar shots?
They gonna bring me a motherfucking
That's
Bring.
Armor Palmer on the rocks.
on the palm on the rocks. Make it a double.
Shaking,
Shit.
not stirred, nigga.
Yeah, make it a motherfucking double.
Shaking, not stirred, nigga.
We're gonna go hard in the paint on you. We're going big this weekend, Sil. We're gonna get you a double.
You gonna give me that?
Damn it. One ice cube.
All right, so listen, man, we here in Oakland, man, for I believe it's the Goodfellas got an event.
Goodfellas anniversary.
Goodfellas anniversary is going down right here.
Yep.
So we're gonna hang out, man, and do what it do.
Mm-hmm.
We got FHO. We got Undisputed in the building.
Oh boy.
And you got cream.
Green gonna be FHO. I don't know what the fuck she keep talking about. She need to come on home, man, quit playing. All right, so look, man, I'm gonna do a Q&A, man. Anybody want to ask any questions, man? We're doing a Q&A.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Caldwell? What's up, Mr. Mike Martin?
Hey.
Coach Clark, Juggy, what up, Buckwheat?
Buckwheat.
Samuel Aldridge, C. Ruger, what up, Fabulous K, my girl? Violet 1%, what up? What up, Vegas? What up, Boss Hall?
Vegas. What up, Vegas?
DJ.
Yeah, Roosevelt Amos, and D. Smith and Boss Hog. What up, D? Cream, I have a P.O. patch for you, love. Ooh! Violators.
Uh-oh.
That's what he said. He got a P.O. patch for you.
Property of. Oh, well. That violator got you. You know, the man is
John
spoken.
Beatty, Chris Mosley.
That's it.
What up, Dre? Nigga, scrap behind on here, Al.
What's that describe?
SC Cream. Cream is so amazing. They say, SC say Cream is so amazing.
Oh, I love you guys.
Violator said he bought your patch and vest.
Oh, I love you guys so much.
And a bucket of chicken.
Anthony Garrett said, are you still on your weight loss tea? Yes, I am. I've been eating a little bit more. I'm in LA trying to eat all my good food, but I still got my tea. Matter of fact, I can drink one with the waters right there.
Man, I meant to get a medicine ball for him. So,
Man, mom's got some oxtails with some rice and beans.
Ooh, where they at? They down here?
Playing with my
Boss Hog,
emotions.
is you here? Don't start no bullshit.
We ain't
Boss
gonna
Hog.
start no shit.
All right, so Q&A, man. Listen, Q&A. You got the West Coast in the building. You
Yep.
got a female in the building.
Yes.
And you got my boy OG Al. So any kind of question you want to ask from the motorcycle set, even though they knew,
I ain't
we're
know.
gonna try to
I
answer.
don't know
No,
what you
not
turned.
Cream. Cream was a G.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying. I'm a G, Cream a G, but Lucky and OG
They still
Al.
G's.
They G's.
I'm a G.
We G's from another lifestyle. We like said G's.
That
Huh?
part. So ask questions. Whatever questions you want to ask about the bike set, personal shit, family shit as far as, whatever. We're going to just do a Q&A, man, and then later on, we're going to be filming over there at the event later on. But so let's just do a Q&A. Any questions? Whatever questions that you may have, this is the time to ask them. So whatever you want to know. First, let me tell you this. One thing that this bike set does is bring people together on a whole different level.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we got it. Is History of Motion still running strong? Yes, it is. Finally, to say, Lucky, this question for you, Lucky. What did you enjoy about the ride?
Ride later. You know, I'm new to this friendship situation with FHO Sale. I've been a follower longer than, you know, I've been actually knowing him. We didn't actually meet to the Rare Breed event, and it's been all love, all solid. So, you know, we all watch this man's page because we pretty much fans. You know, I'm a fan of Big Sale. I talk shit and I talk about this man when he's not in my presence and not in a bad way. So, middle of my day, doing some work yesterday, I get a phone call, say, I'm going to Oakland tomorrow. You want to go?
Yeah.
So, the part I like the most about the ride, other than us acting a fool and singing and damn near getting the horse getting up here, was the fact that Big Sale, the FHOHNICLMNLQFP, as Punchy said, gave me a call. So, it's an honor and a privilege to jump in the car, to be one of the 3 people this man had get in the car with him and trusted to come up here and to be in his inner circle. So that's what I like most about the ride.
What else we got? What up, Jackknife?
Jackknifer.
I always like an outside. Will the bike set be any different? I always feel like an outsider. SC say, you know, Al, you can answer that because you're not really.
Man, no, man. Hey.
They said they always feel like an outsider. Will the bike set be any different?
No.
I'm gonna let Al answer this because Al is a person who handles his business and kind of be by himself a lot. So
I be by myself all the time. I'm from FHO. I'm riding without an MC on my back. I'm everywhere.
As far as the outsider thing, though, how do you
Outsider,
think?
they feel like an outsider. No, man. I feel like an insider, and I'm treated like an insider. I don't feel no different than no other riders.
Yeah.
I'm riding.
Man,
my
we were
motorcycle.
just talking about that. We were just saying how, you know.
Well, you want me to get technical about it? Well, I'm from FHO. I ain't got no MC on my back, but MC on my back.
Yeah.
Diamond on my forehead.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you know,
I think too.
for
Yeah.
me, it's all about who you are.
Yeah.
I'm from FHO. You know, I'm fucking with Big Sale. That's where my passion came from, riding bikes, right? So I'm over here hanging out with my president, hanging out with Lucky from Undisputed. Cream, I ain't gonna say nothing, Cream. I'm gonna try to keep it. You got so much stuff already. Cream, I ain't finna say
Run me!
It's happy hour. It's happy hour.
No problem. I didn't even say she was here. You see, I ain't even
That's
know.
riders, man. Ride your bike, man. I'm telling you. Just ride your bike. I feel good riding my bike.
That's it.
But now I think the question too is almost like a twofold, because if you're brand new on the set and you don't have FHO and you just let's just say you want to find like you had a brother or something that you used to come.
Yeah, I've been around. I've been hanging out with Punchy since he was low riding before he even got his first.
So that was a little
I've been
different,
out there listening to him cuss people out and talk shit.
But what would you say to a person who just bought a bike and they kind of hear about something, they want to come hang out? How difficult?
You better come out as a supporter first and come see what this is really like and see what it's about and find you a niche. Don't just jump into nothing blind. Don't just jump into something because your friends or your
So can I just say, I just bought a motorcycle and somebody said, hey, it's a bike event over here, can I just show up if I don't nobody know me? Or
I always have.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just because that's my personality. I'm show up and I'm enjoy myself and everybody I'm with. I don't come with no preconceived notions. Every time I went prior to me getting a bike, I went to have fun and didn't have nothing but fun, no matter who was hosting the event. The people in LA that represent this bike stuff.
You speaking of a non-patch?
Yeah, like just like you.
I've been there.
Well, I'll tell you, that's what I'm saying.
I've been there with no patch. I've been right here in Oakland with no patch.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was riding my bike hard. I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with FHO, and I got nothing but love.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the FHO thing because I wasn't even patched up.
Yeah.
It was just.
Do you understand some of could you understand maybe some of them having that anxiety because you don't know nobody? But like you said, I think what Lucky says, it's your own personality though. You gotta come with that from the beginning.
I think
you gotta be your own man.
I've been everywhere and I haven't known anybody. I've been everywhere and I met everybody.
Yeah.
I ain't know nobody last week.
Yeah.
The week before that, 2 weeks, last month.
Yeah.
I've been going to these. I've been pulling up to people's clubhouses and all that. and they be asked, come on in the door.
Yeah.
And I go introduce myself to everybody, remember names, faces. I give a fuck who I'm meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love the OGs. I talk to the OGs. So my thing is different. I'm 51 years old, so I just jump in the pool.
Yeah.
You know, I know how to swim.
What I was getting ready to say is,
Say, man, let's go to happy hour, man. Let's go.
I think,
I think about
Podcast is over.
wait, fuck happy hour real quick. I'm trying to make a motherfucking point.
Okay.
Make your point.
Make your point, Cream.
Shit. So I think what I'm trying to say
Uh-oh.
is that when you enter into new things, you always gonna have that kind of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? When you know you have your own perception about how things are, and it could be something totally different. You know, especially if you're going in not knowing, don't know nobody or anything of that nature, it's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? And just like Big Love said, it all depends on your personality. Or if you're a social butterfly, you can make it out
can
here or
thrive in
something
it,
like
yeah.
that. You can survive. Other than that, if it's something totally new, you're gonna, of course, have some kind of your own perception and be skeptical about certain situations and kind of go in something new as the motorcycle world in a little timid manner, because you don't know, you're ignorant to the fact. So until you know go, and then what you might have thought may not have been what it actually
So
was.
is it scary coming onto the bike set?
It could be for
Yeah,
some,
I think so,
depending
for some
on,
people.
yeah.
For people who don't have a relationship with the people and the big dogs on the bike set, you know, my situation is different. I was blessed. There's people, if you don't know Punchy,
Yeah.
you probably won't just walk up and approach that man. Because
No.
he's talking shit, you're gonna hear him talking shit from a distance, and
He gonna
you're not
look
gonna
at
walk
you.
up. I low-rided around Punchy and hung out on low-rider scene for years. I didn't say a word to that man. I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought he was a damn savage.
Yeah.
But the people he would talk shit to and they would get into it, it's like a spade game at your family's house.
Mhm.
If you don't know the dynamics of our house and you live in close proximity and you can hear the language and the conversation, you would think that was a family of people that hated each other. It's just a card game.
It's just a card game.
That's it, a family card game. But
Yeah.
if you a dump truck, you a motherfucking dump truck.
Yeah.
They gonna let you know.
Yeah.
You call the wrong book, you getting cussed the fuck out. Like they about to really fight.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's the same thing on the bike set. If you ain't used to this, if you're not thick skinned, might not be for you. We just saw an example of thin skin on the way up here.
Yeah, we did.
You have to be thick skinned because this shit cuts like a knife.
What we got?
What you want under that?
I hope that helped you a little bit. Boss Hog said, what's like having the ride and the Brotherhood as an outlet? Not all people understand the mental health benefits of being a part
Woo,
of a
mental
group
health.
of adults and socializing with adults.
Just talking
So who wanna answer that one? What is it like having the
Lucky.
what's it
I
like
don't
having the
know.
rides and the Brotherhood as an outlet? Well, do anybody got that as an outlet?
What?
Riding and Brotherhood, is that your outlet? Is that why you ride? Is that your outlet?
Brotherhood? No. It used to be, it used to be my perception, but no, my outlet is just for the ride, to enjoy the ride. And just like right now, this will be my first time at the Goodfellas. And you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to see something new outside of the LA thing. You know, I got halfway here and was like, damn, I missed my bike. But you know, I just want to go and see if it's different. You know, because I've been to down south, you know what I'm saying, and their set is way different than LA. You know what I mean? So I wanted to see what up north would have going on and see what's up with that, just to, you know, kill my curiosity, because I've never been. So I'm not nervous. See, and when we go back to the last question, I'm not nervous about it. I'm more excited about it because I've actually touched some parts of the MC world, but it's different wherever you go, whether it's in deep LA West or up north, or I'm finna find out what up north is, but I seen what south is like and I love it. So I'm excited about it. But I don't do it for the Brotherhood. I just want to see the people in the different styles and flavors.
For me, Boss Hog, he said so, having an outlet. For me, the motorcycle set, it's a creative thing for me. I love the bike set helps me create. For me, it allows me to just get on my bike and be free and just take the time to think about things. I think one of the biggest things that God has done for me is He has blessed me with a creative mind. Just with a creative mindset. But I get it though. I get a lot of it, man, when I'm on the highway and, you know, fresh air and everything. So, but a true brotherhood is not it's not just with a club, and I want to say that too, because what you're looking at right now is brotherhood and sisterhood, and only me and Al are FHO. Lucky's undisputed, and Cream is a vagabond, so it don't really a vagabond. A vagabond. She ain't got no home. She don't
like
nobody,
a wanderer.
Don't nobody want her.
Like a nomad.
Don't
It
nobody
sounds
else.
like a cheap ass hotel.
Yeah, you know what? That's what you is. You a nomad. You down there like a nomad. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I mean, this is what you're looking at right here is true brotherhood. Ride up and everybody piecing in on the gas, the whole 9 yards. Thank you, Bali. What we got? You going to come to Compton and getting
Vegas, huh?
Yeah, I got you, Vegas. I'll be there for a whole week, so we're gonna get together for sure. Sell your videos, get me through after I went down on my RK on my Road King in 2015. Thank you. That's Chris Blakely. He say, ST said, I drive a truck, never been involved in any social groups. I generally keep to myself in life. Well, that's gonna be kind of hard to do, is keep to yourself on the bike set, because you gotta interact. You got to. Well, I don't know. Can you
No, that's if he just come out and enjoy himself. If you join a club, you got to interact. You can still, I didn't been to clubs before I joined, and nobody said a fucking word to me. I didn't feel uncomfortable, but I just didn't know nobody. I made a lot of eye contact and head nods, but they didn't know me. But I still enjoyed
So you
myself.
still be
So,
alone, right?
and if he's the person that keeps to himself, you can still come. If you like to have a drink, look at some ads, you can do all that and really not interact with nobody. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. I haven't noticed. I haven't seen that. Ain't nobody gonna say, why you over here by yourself?
Yeah. Who is you? And all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So as long as you're on the ground and you look like you ain't the police, you can come function.
Yeah.
And you can come do what you want, be in your
Those
element.
sandwiches in the microwave.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people don't have that welcoming attitude too. Even if you go out somewhere, it be some people, regardless if you in a club or not,
Yeah.
They have that, I'm hard, I'm standing here or sitting here on my bike and I'm mugging, but until you know them, they might not have that kind of attitude, but it's definitely not a welcoming attitude.
Yeah, and that's the bravado and the posture that a lot of people on the bike set carry.
Yeah, because the halls come with that automatic mug.
So that's part of the motorcycle.
Yeah, they don't have that mug off the motorcycle. It don't come with a mug. You see a nigga take off on his bike and he think he the shit.
Oh,
that
yeah.
motherfucker hit that bitch like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what they go to super zoom, slow zoom. Bye. And they look back like, yeah.
Strike that pose.
That nigga went into the Matrix, man. No, but SC, really, all you gotta do, man, is just like she said, come out and be you. Had a passion for riding, man, and that's gonna be more positive than anything else. I really think so. So, what else we got? Andre Williams, I appreciate you too. Jack Knight will fool with you, blah blah blah. Not a vagabond, I'm a dead. I'm dead, love you on accidentally on purpose. Okay. Any more questions? But anyway, one again.
Did you light the lighter and the light went off?
That's super dope.
That nigga
He over there with that thing.
show him that motherfucking thing. Show him
Getting
that.
right.
That's one of this contraption you got, nigga. They got.
Come over here and show IG how you getting down. Shit. Sugar.
That nigga. Stupid.
Super
That
bad.
nigga licked that bitch and the whole night went out.
No, but you gotta see how when a nigga hit it, then he off the top of that.
Yeah, then he gets the smoke.
I was like, what's going on over there?
I know who.
I mean, the whole bathroom went dark when he licked it. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
That motherfucker hooked up to the battery cable.
He had to jump that bitch.
Oh
Superman,
man, that
Superman.
nigga's crazy, man.
Kimmy's Kitchen, here I come.
Oh.
Woo.
Uh,
Shameless plug.
Is she shaming?
You got the
Shameless
heater
plug.
on in here?
Huh?
Is the heater on?
No, I'm trying to turn this thing up right here.
It's over here.
All right, so what else we got, man? But anyway, we having a good time, man, as always. And again, I want to thank Rare Breed, man. They fed us. I was outside hanging out with them cats, man. And they fed between BR and Hot Boy and whoever else, man. They fed us all, man, whatever. And that's one of the things too that I love about this
Ooh, if
motorcycle
you around the
shit.
breeze, you gonna eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's just they style
Yeah.
anyway. They, you know,
You eat good.
but I mean,
man.
and that's anybody. They don't have to know you directly with that shit. So that was real good. So
Big minor ass, we doing the Goodfellas party? Yes, sir.
There's some icky plugs over there.
somebody, yeah, what you need? What do
You
you
got
need?
one or two?
These ain't even working.
Yeah, I can unplug it. We don't need this motherfucking clock. Man.
No. I need that clock.
Oh, you do? I just unplugged it.
Oh, it's okay. Well, here.
We late now.
Here.
12 again.
Yeah, do the phone.
Daylight saving.
backward.
Black one.
I'm mad for the intermission.
No, we're good. But anyway, so, but that's that. The biggest thing, like I said, is brotherhood and sisterhood is made just whatever. We might not be on the ground on this trip. We all decided to just get in the car and come on out, man. Like I said, other circumstances. But it's all in respect and it's all in love. So that's the most important thing. So we good to go.
What's that?
Juggy Bruce. He's 25 years younger.
25 years, hey, shoot your shot, man.
They say she is better than a thick serve sandwich.
Who's better than the picture?
They come on, they ain't seen you.
They did. They just
That
told me
did,
one
she struck a
point.
pole, she did all kinds of stuff. When she said how the nigga be looking when he passed by, she made
Oh, that's what that was. They saw
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
You niggas alright, y'all getting some pussy and stuff?
This mother- Like I said, a fake syrup sandwich, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, damn, you ain't lying.
Yeah, we doing the Goodfellas party, man. We definitely doing that. Yeah, but other than that, man, love you guys. I'm gonna do some footage at the actual event, man. We're gonna get over there and we good. So
Yeah,
that's it. What you need now? You good?
I'm good.
Got the phone charging, everything charging. I don't even know if I'm gonna do my action camera though. I don't really need this tonight.
FHO meets Undisputed.
Probably just do the rest.
Hanging out, bullshitting.
Any more questions? If not, we will see you guys later.
77793.
If you see a drone flying over your house, that's sale.
Don't snitch your mom.
I want a drone though. What up, the Queenie Queen is on.
Hey, Queen.
The Queen of HD.
What's
Hey.
that?
Hey, let me tell y'all something. If you're on my page and you have not subscribed to her page is Tamika Tillman. You gotta go to her page and check it out. We just did she did a second episode of F Relationships. If you missed it, the topic was, is sex important?
Whew.
And it was
It is.
hilarious. It was
I missed
totally,
it. I'm gonna go
totally
back and recap.
I might even just play it now while we sitting here, man.
I need to hear it.
Trey Rue, what it do, man?
Is it important?
Sex is important, and we kind of got to that. But anyway, so if you haven't subscribed to the Tamika Tillman channel, go to her channel, subscribe. And she's trying to do her shows every Monday. Trying to slide it in between her work schedule, and that's what it is, man. But this family right here, man, we're gonna share a room, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna get it in tonight, and we're gonna support, man.
Man, we're gonna have so much fun.
Tamika Tillman is her channel. What up, Curtis Cersei? So that's what it is, man. Anyway, love y'all. Peace. The cream, the love. My man Al over there
Sideways.
with his choo-choo train smoking.
Choo, choo.
Happy hour.
Brian Basket, wasn't the good Lord?
Who was that?
That's my boy. When they sent me to shit, we high school buddies. We go
Okay.
back to the early 80s, getting bused to the valley.
Damn.
Damn!
What school y'all got?
We got bused out to Sherman Oak CES. We
No.
stayed over off Hauser.
German. So them niggas were smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
See, we was smart. We got kicked out of every LA school. Shit.
Yes.
We had to jump in the magnet.
Yeah.
Center for Enriched.
I got busted Monroe.
Well, we used to get off the bus we used to miss that school bus every morning and hop off at Havenhurst and Victory and go sit in front of Michael Jackson house. The rest of the motherfuckers would hang out all day. I didn't show up to school until PE.
For real?
Yeah, that was the hangout.
And Michael Jackson house?
Out in front, and he had to black out the gate because of us. We'd be
Who coming this time?
motherfuckers come out waving and shit.
Oh, bro.
And I was out there with all the white kids. They would go bananas behind a glove.
You probably was out there taking advantage of the poor little white girls too.
Oh, little ting ting.
This nigga here. I don't even want to get it. We're gonna say that.
That's a whole nother
Yeah,
episode, Sel.
I figured
They
that.
might be watching.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get you.
Yeah, you know you got the gangbangers. White girls go crazy.
Oh, he's a gangster. No, he's not, Mom.
Yeah.
I love him, Mom.
Well,
He
yeah,
likes
man.
it too.
I went out there Muslim,
You love
straight
it?
out the Nation of Islam. I didn't even like them,
Damn.
so they had to make me
Damn.
like
Well, that's
pay
what
support
it
for the
is,
first
man.
time.
That's what it is, man. We will catch y'all tonight at the show, at the party.
Yeah.
Goodfellas block party. So it is what it is. Stay tuned. Love, peace, and hair greases.
Deuces.
Yeah. Be him on, big ass.